Hey everyone, welcome back to Psychonauts. We're getting ready to wrap up Black Velvetopia, but we've got a laundry list of things we gotta do first. We gotta paint an ad for the Matador, who makes a breaking sound every time he swings his sword at nothing. And we've also got to get the final queen. But first, let's see what's behind this cobweb in the fireplace that I carefully left intact last time. We can't light the fire in there. There was a fire originally, but it was a figment. And at the end of the hall, here's the final cobweb for the area. And then just across his grind rail is the final piece of baggage. And our first upgrade for confusion grenades. So our capacity for carrying them goes from 5 to 6. Also, there's a figment of a laundry line down there, which I missed. Oh well. I need to get back to the apartment, so for the first time, at least in this level, I'm just gonna head all the way back to the start. I almost made it unscathed. Let's see what our confusion grenades do to the dogs here. Doesn't seem to have any actual effect. The teleport worm will take us right back to the Matador's apartment. I so rarely use these guys. I really need to use them more, but there's rarely a reason. And the Matador is ironing something. So, actually, now that I think of it, I haven't messed with him yet. No, I used the confusion grenade, and that was it.
Can't get a good grip. Can't get a good grip.
Well, that was disappointing.
These magic weapons cannot hurt me. Oh, good thing you cannot reach my face, then I'd be mad.
Alright, so that's how he reacts to pretty much everything we've got. So, back to the dog and the portrait of the queen. Let's start by doing something I forgot to do last time. To this dog, we're a tourist, which makes sense. He's supposed to be painting an ad for tourism. So let's get on that.
Hey, we really gotta get that billboard painted.
Okay, man, here's the plan. Step 1, I quit we. Step 2, we, which is now just you, runs out there and gets killed painting the billboard.
Maybe I can distract the bull while you paint. It's so crazy, it just might work.
Or maybe it's so crazy that it's just extra crazy. There's absolutely no way I'm going out there, man.
Come on, you're a bulldog. Show some backbone. Plus, who wants to go for a walk? Who wants to go for a walk?
Stupid dog. Brain. All right, let's go.
Great. When I say go, boy, get moving.
So obviously we need to stop Odio, and there's only one thing we have that'll do it.
Go, boy!
So he runs into the cloud of confusion gas, and while the bulldog is off painting, let's see if I can see how Odio sees me. A red cape, naturally. It's the wrong way. Alright, back to the bulldog, who doesn't seem to have gotten much painting done when I wasn't watching him.
No, the painting's ruined.
I've never actually seen that happen before. But all we need to do is stop Odio again, Hopefully by throwing the confusion grenade actually out into the street. I'm running out of these things. Alright, I'll just throw it right into his face.
Go, boy!
And now I'm watching to make sure this job gets done correctly. While El Odio seems to be posing like a matador.
It's not great, but I suppose it's just barely good enough. Come see me if you still want your reward.
You know, your advice didn't work.
Really? Then here's some new advice. I don't know what you're talking about.
How about that reward?
Fine then. One autograph.
You know, my bulldog friend could still paint a beer gut on that poster out there.
All right, here, take this. But I warn you, I won't be able to sign it.
Well, another projection depth upgrade is always good to have. And now that we're finished with the advertisement, we can go talk to the bulldog, who's off hiding in that alley just on the far side.
I think it turned out pretty well. On the other hand, I'm colorblind.
And with that done, we're finally ready to go get the final queen.
Next up, Junior King Kong Cobra!
Hey, Edgar. Nice headgear, freak.
What?
What? You suck, Tegley. You can't beat me. Coach says I can't be beat. Coach says I got mental toughness. You can't break my concentration, wimp.
Hey, I'm not Edgar.
Yeah? You're gonna wish you're not Edgar when I'm through.
Look, I am not Edgar Tegley. My name's Raz. I'm a psychonaut.
You're an idiot, Smegley. Coach says your psycho girl-crazy lack of focus cost you states.
Seriously, I don't want to have to hurt you.
Well, since you'd have to break my concentration to even touch me, and since you can't break my concentration, I guess you won't be too disappointed then.
So this fight kinda hammers into your head how you're supposed to deal with it. Cobra sees me as Edgar Tegley, of course. And unlike all the other wrestlers, none of our techniques will work on him.
Ha! Feel that? 'Cause I didn't. You can't hurt me at all. Because the coach taught me how to concentrate on not feeling the pain. Not like you, Smegley. You feel everything. Like when your girlfriend, Lana, dumped you for that cheerleader guy. You felt that so bad, you blew the state semifinals. You let all us wrestlers down. That's why we hate you. You got confused, Tegley. You let your guard down. And then you got torn apart, like this. I can't feel a thing.
Yeah, if he hits you with his confusion gas attack, then he can hit you for a lot of damage. So obviously, we need to confuse him first. And only while he's confused can we hurt him. The good news is, every time we hit him, he drops more confusion grenades, so we're not going to run out.
My head will never get all clouded up and confused like yours.
And there was another hint just in case you hadn't yet figured out that you need to use confusion.
I'm telling you, it's impossible.
I do want to see how he reacts to me using some of my other powers, though. You can set him on fire, but he's confused for such a short time that it doesn't affect him very much. Kind of a waste of time to use it at all. And we'll see how he reacts to invisibility, of course.
Where'd you go, Smegly?
As a reminder, no one's ever gonna beat Cobra without breaking his concentration.
I certainly needed that reminder. And of course, when you're confused, not only does it reverse your controls, but it randomizes your powers.
I beat you just like I did in high school, loser. Wait, who am I?
Of course, I could go back to the street and continue dodging El Odio while I mess around doing anything else that I want to do. But I think at this point the only thing to do is hand our final queen to Edgar so he can finish building the tower to Lampita.
Here you go, Edgar. The last card.
Thank you. You said you would get them, and you did. Not everyone is as true to their word, you know.
Well, now you can finish your tower.
Yes, now this can all end, once and for all.
Wow. It looks like you can walk right up there now, Edgar. Edgar? Edgar?
Well, it looks like he's gone ahead of us, so we'll just have to climb up after him. Which is kind of annoying because we were right up there at the top. And it's really easy to fall off this thing. Probably not as easy as the Thorny Tower, but I still hate climbing it.
I knew you would save me someday. He just won't let me go. Tell me, how did you kill him?
Kill who?
El Odio.
I didn't. Edgar?
That's right. El Odio is none other than Edgar Tegley himself.
Odio is a fierce, magical creature. He can only be harmed by the traditional bullfighting weapons.
So the easiest way to deal with him is to make him smack his face into the wall.
I can't pick those up by hand. I think TK is the thing.
And then throw these javelins at him. I don't know whether hitting him with a confusion grenade would help at all. Probably not. We really just need to use our telekinesis effectively, and the shield is, as always, handy for avoiding damage. Went a little too early that time. But once he hits the wall, he'll be stunned for a little bit, and he's a lot easier to hit. We've got 4 projectiles. Just got to score 4 hits. And if he's too far out of range, we can always just wait for him to start charging. And the job is pretty easy to finish.
Where am I?
Thank you for preparing the bull, my humble picador. I shall now finish this beast off easily.
Edgar, listen. There is no El Odio, no Lampita, no Dingo.
What?
You can't let the junior varsity pep squad ruin your life.
What's up with the junior?
Yeah, we were full on varsity.
Give me a G!
G!
Give me an O!
O!
Give me a B!
They stole my happiness, my life, the state semi-finals, everything!
No, wait! Edgar!
Ha ha ha. He never learns.
Oh no. I can't believe I stuck 4 of those barbed poles in his back.
They're called banderillas.
I gotta get those out of there and protect Edgar. If something happens to him while I'm in his mind, I'll get the boot.
So now, Dingo is fighting El Odio, but we're actually cheering for El Odio. So whenever Dingo appears, we need to get rid of him, because if he attacks El Odio, Edgar loses a little health. And if he's completely defeated, then we lose. Pulling the banderillas out of El Odio's back recovers a little bit of health for him. So that buys us a little more time to do what we need to do. But even throwing the banderillas at the matador doesn't hurt him.
I am the mighty El Odio! I have all the power of the bull!
And all the weaknesses, I'll bet.
And there's your big clue. We need to confuse Dingo, and then hit him with the banderillas, which are the only weakness of the bull.
Look out! Ow! El Odio's hit!
And fortunately, that's 4 banderillas, 4 hits is all we gotta do. Not exactly in accordance with the rule of 3s, but don't really know how I missed that one. And
Get a good grip.
for some reason I managed to miss him and hit El Odio.
Watch it!
Yeah, he's supposed to say El Odio doesn't like that when you hit him the second time, but he didn't for some reason.
Look out! Here comes El Odio! Ow! Right in El Odio's butt!
And at this point I'm pretty much finished.
Look
Get a
out!
good grip,
Here
get a
comes
good
El
grip.
Odio! Ow! El Odio is dying.
It's all right. It's okay. We'll win the game some other day.
Please. Edgar, look at them. They're too pathetic to hurt you anymore. Can't you just let it go?
How embarrassing. I can't believe I was hung up for so long over these losers.
I always loved you more.
Signed, Edgar Tecle. Fini, when you deliver this to my patron, Raz, you may also hand him my farewell, for I am checking myself out of here. You have unchained my mind, young friend. So before I go, I'd like to show my gratitude by painting you a real work of art.
No bull?
You make light of my mental problems, and still, I have no rage. Amazing.
So we've got a disguise for Lobato's face. And I kind of wonder whether Lily's bracelet will give us any new vision now that we're inside the tower. Nope, same old scene. So let's see what Edgar's up to now.
Hey, I like it.
Ah, you see, the poor dumb beasts have no thumbs, so I ask you, how are they holding their cards?
Sticky paws?
It should be impossible, and yet somehow they go on playing the game. In the end, Rasputin, aren't we all just dogs playing poker?
Hey!
Who chained this building to my leg? Oh, great. Now what am I supposed to do? It's not like I can reach a regular restroom when I am all chained up like this.
Yeah, I didn't mean to cut him off.
My patience, Rasputin.
Well, I did get one more confusion grenade. Let's see if I can hear his entire line.
Who chained this building to my leg? I really wish I had some pastels or watercolors.
So now I gotta go get more confusion grenades so I can see what effect they have on the other residents. Not gonna get any out of this stuff.
Look at him.
Oh, there we go. Got one. And there will be more stuff to break outside. So for now, let's toss this thing at Fred. Nice throw.
Whoa, wait a second. I like war. War is fun. Victory is important to me.
No, it is not. It is terrible. It's like eating British food every day. Ugh.
Oh, that was weird.
Alright, so let's go outside, see if we can find some more grenades, and use them on the other two people.
Please, don't bother my audience. Please, don't bother my audience.
Well, that was quite a few.
You're back to take away everything I've worked for? Because you're jealous!
And another completely uninteresting person. Somehow, I don't think that the last person is going to be any different. Be confused, Boyd.
Nothing can distract me from the mission. I will not rest until I've delivered the milk.
He doesn't even pose differently. Alright, well, I think I've had all the fun I'm going to have right now with confusion grenades. I'm pretty sure the kids at camp don't have any unique reactions to them. Ford does, but I'm going to worry about that once I've actually got some brains and a reason to return to camp. Yeah, nothing much I can do with Glory at the moment.
Good day.
And Crispin's not phased either. Alright, so next time we'll move on and help somebody else deal with their mental problems. Who will it be?
Never asked for this war.
Find out next time.
Behind you, General.